My names are Peter Gitau, Ambassador Peter Gitau, retired. Former Kenyan ambassador to Namibia and Angola, but currently retired. I usually tell people I'm retired, but not tired. I have new tires, and that might explain why I am able to come to Kakuma. I should say that it has been a very exciting time at Kalobeye, where we got 12 women graduating after grade 3. Very, very encouraging and exciting to see what transformation that has happened from that training. Indeed, Community Transformation Center Africa, the name of the organization that I chair the board for, really was clear within Kalobeye. I want to appreciate the great work that I've seen. Indeed, as an ambassador, I should say I've not interacted with refugees, but there's something that came out very special, just seeing the joy of these ladies and the appreciation they have for the work that the training has done to them, the transformation that the training has done for them. They were having all smiles, and I realized how, trying to reflect their lives, what they have left back at their homes and coming to a refugee camp. And here they are, that training, tailoring training, having transformed them. So our program was to be in Kalobeye for 2 days, where we saw the graduation of those women and inaugurated a new class of tailoring from that end. Indeed, it was such a fulfilling thing to see that very little intervention can transform. What I took away from Kalobeye is that when these ladies were introducing themselves, they all were talking about size, and size meant the size of their family. And I calculated the people who introduced themselves translated into a size of family, total family represented by about 10 women was about 120 members. And my quick calculation was that you impact 10 women and directly affecting 120 families. That is just directly. Then if you think about how many other people are influenced or touched by the 120, you can see the multiplication effect. So I should say that this has been transformational for me. As an ambassador, I have served my country faithfully, Namibia and Angola, but I have never had an interaction with people living in a refugee camp, affected, displaced. I'm a strong advocate of peace and reconciliation back at home. I am a very strong advocate, yes, of people living, coexisting. And so when I look at the experience I've had here, it has been completely different, transforming to me, and even has given me a greater reason of being the chair of CTC. You asked what motivates me to come as an ambassador. or a former ambassador, someone who could be having other works, there is no greater work than serving as a Christian. First and foremost, I pride being a Christian. I usually say that I first became an ambassador of Christ before I became an ambassador of my country. And therefore, my motivation and drive is being an ambassador of Christ. Coming to this end, this other side, with the pastor's training that we have had with Bishop Zachary and Pastor Kefa, it has been another transforming time. We were well received by Reverend Timothy and a team of pastors again, and we met them yesterday for the first time, and something we connected, the gap and the need. And some of the things that I picked from yesterday is when we asked them about their objectives or their expectation, when they clearly said they were expecting it to be renewed, just like a recharged, battery recharging. And it was very, very revealing for us that the team accompanying me of Bishop Zachary and Kefa, that all of us, for the first time, were interacting with a church in a refugee camp, a church of people who have come from their countries and found peace and found comfort in the Word of God. The need is great. The need for Bibles, the need of training, and we can see how they have connected. The last 2 days, we have experienced the joy they have and how they have interacted with us with the training. And one of the outcomes I'm realizing, our communication. We have a group of pastors from the Episcopal Church of South Sudan. That is what we call the Anglican. We have Baptist. We have churches from some 2 pastors from churches from Congo, and a number of them, one of the senior pastors or archdeacons of the church here is also the chair of all the pastors in this area. So somehow, by the grace of God, through Reverend Timothy, we have been able to connect with the leadership of the churches here. And one of the needs they clearly expressed was the need for leadership training. And we have experienced really a great connection with them and the need. We are living more motivated with a greater drive. One of the things CTC, and I'll be sharing with the board of CTC, is the need of translating the materials into Arabic here, particularly the pastors' training materials, so that they can interact with them. I'm feeling for the Congolese pastors who have French and Kiswahili, and the dilemma we got here is that they understood English, and pastors from Congo were struggling with English, but it has gone well. So in all, we are grateful to God. At this juncture, after being here for this last week, I feel compelled to appeal to my colleague, retired, and others, a call for support, a call. You may know someone, you may be having some equipment, other things that can support. I want to say one conviction I got, and I remember the first day I called my wife. I know that my wife has a sewing machine that has lived in our house for more than 42 years of our marriage, and I've never seen the use of it. There are so many such kind of equipments in our homes that we never use. Can I appeal to other people, to friends, Christians, other churches in where we go, to the members, just to give, because that gift of either a sewing machine or a cloth or something will make a big difference to the life of these people. Internationally, CTC Global, I want to appreciate the commitment and the work of CTC Global, particularly the USA, the work that you're doing in trying to fundraise for the work. I want to say that as a board here, we shall ensure that all resources that are raised will be used for the work that has been purposed. May I appeal also that God touching you, the dollar or the shilling or the equipment that you provide definitely means a lot. It transforms the lives of many, and indeed there is great impact. Again, once again, may I say, it's a delight to me as a retired person to call upon other people like me who are enjoying their life just to experience a visit to Kakuma, a visit to other camps, wherever you are, which will give you another perspective of life and see that indeed we ambassadors who are envoys to our countries really to work for peace, to work for understanding, so that the different governments and different organizations, at least the people can live and settle in their countries at peace. Indeed, we can make a change that will make this world a better living place for all of us. Thank you very much. It's such a great pleasure to be able to spend time under 38 degrees of heat, and you don't feel it when you see the lives of people being changed. It's such a blessing. Thank you also for the United Nations, the organization that is supporting. Thank you for the churches. Thank you for the organizations that have really come out. I would want to appreciate also the leadership of the Kakuma Refugee camp for allowing us an opportunity to come and visit and see practically what they are doing. We have really experienced positive transformation and result to the people here, and even allowing churches in this area. Asante sana.